dude, I do not do the popping bottle shit. And anybody that's ever hung out with me, they'll tell you, I don't do that, man. Like, if I go to a nightclub, all I want to do is sit at the bar, have a couple drinks, listen to some music, blend in. I don't need shout-outs, I don't need special treatment, I don't need none of that shit. Only problem is, if I sit at the bar, it takes one person to get on their cell phone and be like, oh, shit, I think Gary Owen's struggling. This motherfucker at the bar with everybody else. He can't even afford his own section. Yes, I can. I don't want a section. I don't want to spend $1,000 popping bottles. First of all, I don't drink that much. 2 drinks, I'm good. 3, I'm fucked up. I ain't gonna spend $1,000 popping bottles. Why? So me and my boys can drink? We ain't fucking. Get your own liquor, you thirsty motherfucker. Shit. Looking at me all night. Hey, Gary, you gonna get a bottle? I'm gonna get a glass. Plus, if I did want to order a bottle, I can't do it discreetly. I can't be in a nightclub like, hey, man, let me get one bottle. And they slide me a bottle on the low. Nah, comes with a goddamn sparkler on it. Little light show happens throughout the club. A siren goes off. Takes 8 girls to bring one fucking bottle out. Like, one girl's got the bottle, one's got the sparkler, 5 girls got these big-ass letters to spell somebody's name out. Where the fuck do the letters come from at the club? They used to be coming out the back, you know, David. And I tell you what, you've never been to a nightclub and seen a dude order 1 bottle and then call it a night. Nah, but then that dude got 5, 6 bottles on his tab, and everybody thinks it's the bottle girls that make dudes want to order more bottles. No, it's not. It's the DJ. DJ's a mastermind behind it all, because as soon as the DJ sees that first bottle come out with that sparkler on it, DJ gets on the microphone, starts hyping that dude up, basically mind-fucking him, making him feel like he's the man that night, makes him want to pop more bottles, you know? Because as soon as that first bottle comes out, here comes the DJ. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I see you, table 6! I see you, table 6! 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4 bottle! Somebody getting it in tonight! Girls coming out the back, David. Every time I see a dude who be popping bottles, I be sitting at the bar with my 1 drink, watching it all play out. So while the DJ's hyping David up, I'll be over at the bar doing the math. I'll be like, oh shit, David got the big bottles of Hennessy. That shit's $750 a bottle. So the DJ's going, 1 bottle, 2 bottle. I'm over going $750, $1,500, $2,250, $3,000, $3,750. David gonna be mad in the morning. I be trying to tell dudes, man, you ain't gotta pop bottles and meet girls like that. Because I think 9 times out of 10, guys go to nightclubs just to meet girls. I get it, you know, but if you ain't got $1,000 to pop on bottles, you ain't gotta do it, man. I be telling dudes, man, if you wanna meet girls, you ain't got the money like that, just listen. Just wait outside, wait for the club to close. Everybody gotta leave, you know? Hopefully a food truck pulls up. It's so easy to meet girls at the food truck when the club closes. Because usually, the girls leaving a nightclub, when they wait to close, those girls are a little tipsy, discombobulated, got their shoes in their right hand, you know? They in the parking lot looking for the girls they came with, just walking around. Karen? Karen? Who the fuck is Karen? I be telling dudes, man, just wait for the food truck to pull up. Hopefully it's a taco truck. Everybody likes tacos late at night, you know? So when it's your turn, just wait in line. When it's your turn to order some tacos, look behind you, find a nice looking lady, offer some food. Just sit there. What's up? Wait. You want, what's up? You want some tacos? Yeah, you want some tacos? I'll take a taco. All right, get 2 tacos. Hey man, let me get 2 tacos, $2. Here you go, have a couple tacos. Her girlfriends come over, where'd you get them tacos at? That dude right there, he nice. You want some guacamole on it? Let me get a side of guacamole, 50 cents. Here you go, put some guacamole on your tacos. You spent $2.50. You got the same phone number David got. David spent $6,000 popping bottles in a nightclub. You know? And trust me, she gonna remember you over David, you know? You know, the next day, you put food in her body, you nourished her, you know? The next day, think about it, David ain't gonna wake up till 1, 2 o'clock, all the Hennessy run through his system. All you gotta do is get up 9:30, 10 in the morning, shoot a little good morning text. Good morning, beautiful. Good meeting you last night. Taco, taco, taco emoji. Shit, that's a taco dude, yeah. Yeah, I like David's cool, that's a taco dude, yeah. Then you got a cheap-ass anniversary date. Most people on anniversaries gotta go to nice steakhouses, nice restaurants. Nah, you and her right back at the taco truck. She on Instagram, back where we met. He got me extra cilantro, doing it big this year. Now, listen, I don't want people to call me a liar or anything. Like, I don't pop bottles in real life. I don't. But on Instagram, I do. Like, I be lying my ass off on Instagram. I'm living a life that ain't mine half the time, you know? Shoot, I'll do some little Bow Wow shit. I'll just lie on Instagram. Yo, that shit was funny last year, though. If you know what I'm talking about, like a little over a year ago, like guys, I think it's a year and a half ago, like Bow Wow went on Instagram, right? And he posted a picture of a private jet. And he said, I'm flying from LA to New York, start working on this new TV show. So Bow Wow gave the impression that he was flying cross country on a private jet. Well, Bow Wow makes the post, then this guy is on a United Airlines flight, looks in the back of the plane, Bow Wow's sitting there, you know, regular ass 32B middle seat. So this dude gets on his Instagram, was like, this motherfucker lying, he on my flight right now. He takes a picture of Bow Wow, you know? So they had this thing for like 3 weeks on Instagram called the Bow Wow Challenge. It was hashtag Bow Wow Challenge. And all it was people posting shit that they wasn't doing, but they said they was doing it, but they wasn't doing it, but they act like they was doing it, right? And I never did the Bow Wow Challenge, I never did, because I didn't want people going to my Instagram page looking at all the lies I be posting, you know? Because like I said, I don't pop bottles in real life. Oh my God, but I'll be at a nightclub, I'll grab 2 big-ass Ace of Spades bottles. Tell my homeboy, take a picture of me real quick. I'll be on Instagram. Yeah, I'm double-fisted tonight, motherfuckers. I'm going in. Hashtag doing what I do. Post. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Yeah. I'm just gonna get a Bud Light. Thank you. See, I remember one time I was at a marina. I was walking by all these boats, and right in the middle of the marina was a big-ass yacht. I got on for the yacht. I was like, yep, about to take my new boat out for the day. See what the ocean's talking about. Hashtag doing what I do. Lies. I was never on that yacht. I was at Five Guys in the cheeseburger when I made that post. Shit. Let me tell you something. If you ever on my Instagram page and you see hashtag doing what I do, I'm lying. I'm fucking lying. That is code for I am lying. I'm gonna lie about these shows. Watch. Watch when this shit airs. I'm like, damn, San Antonio showed out. We sold out the AT&T Center 4 days straight. Damn, you did 4 shows? Hashtag doing what I do. And don't be fucking on my live. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, man. You was on the Riverwalk by the Empire Theater. Just go with it. Be like, Gary, I was there that night. I was in a suite. Hashtag sweet lives. Go with the live. Ain't nobody gonna know. They see the stage. They ain't gonna know where the fuck we at. It was funny. I was talking to my wife right before I came on stage, man. It's funny, like, I've been with my wife for 20 years now, right? And it's funny when you're with somebody that long. Like, yeah, you figure at this point of our relationship, there's nothing she can do that could surprise me as far as like the racial stuff, right? The difference between black and white stuff. But she still be doing stuff that confuses me, right? Like, we got a pool in our backyard, and my wife would put on a bathing suit, and she'll head to the backyard, and I'll be looking at her, I say, what are you doing, baby, going swimming? She goes, no, I'm just gonna go lay out. I'm like, for what? You're already black, baby, shit. I mean, you have won the tanning game. I just don't know what the goal is back there, you know? Like, literally, my wife will go outside, and an hour later, she'll come back in, she'll be like, Gary, look how dark I got. I was like, it was dark when you left. She don't get no darker. I don't do that shit in the winter. I don't go in the snow and come back in. Baby, look how white I am. It's like I'm a snowman. I feel like I'm in the movie Powder. Holy shit. We got 2 boys and a girl, man, you know. My daughter's the youngest, and, you know, she's the militant one in the family, though. Man, she don't want to be white at all. Like, my boys don't care. They ain't tripping off nothing, but my daughter, man, everything that goes wrong in her life is my fault. My fucking fault. Like I said, we got a pool in our backyard, and the whole family be in the backyard swimming. You know, my wife and the boys, they be out there all day. My daughter's fair-skinned, so she's the last one in the family, so every 20, 30 minutes, me and her got to duck back in, put some aloe vera on, come back out. She be mad. It's your fault, Dad. Like, I already know when my daughter gets to college, she gonna be leading all the protesters and all the marches, you know? Goddamn, I call her Kennedy Kaepernick. Jesus Christ. She's serious with her shit, you know? Like, my daughter got mad at me last year because I stood up during the national anthem. She goes, you just gonna stand? I go, it's the 7th grade volleyball game. Let's break it down just a little bit, okay? God damn, there's 18 people in a junior high gym, okay? Like, my daughter's never watched NFL football in her life, never watched a game. All of a sudden, all the Kaepernick stuff's been going on. Here comes my daughter. Hey, Dad, you watch NFL football? I go, fuck yeah, I'm watching it. She goes, oh, I can't believe you. I'm not watching another game with Colin Kaepernick's back in the league. I can't believe he ain't gonna stick with me. I was like, oh, fuck. All right, I won't watch it on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. She ain't even know. She ain't know. I appreciate that, Dad. Hey, we in this family together, baby. It's crazy too, cause like both my boys like white girls. Both of them. They both like white girls. But my daughter likes black guys. Oh, she gonna make me work. I wish she'd bring a little white kid home. I could punk a white kid. What the fuck? Sorry, sir. I don't know about that. Black kid, what the fuck? What the fuck, sir? Oh, okay. All right. I see what you did there, young man. All right. Like, my daughter went to her first homecoming dance last year, right? You know? Big ass brother asked her out too. Big ass brother. I mean, this kid was 6'7", 270, 15 years old. That ain't normal, right? But I will say this, the young man that took my daughter to homecoming, his parents are raising him right, because his mom and dad made him call me to ask permission to take my daughter to homecoming, so I wasn't mad about that. It still was a weird phone conversation, you know, because the kid's 15, his voice is deeper than mine, you know? Answer the phone, I was like, hello? Mr. Owen? The fuck? Yeah? Yeah, this PJ? I really want to take your daughter to homecoming. I was looking at my daughter like, who is this green mile motherfucker on the phone? Who the hell's taking you to homecoming? John Coffey? Shit! And then my daughter don't tell me he's 6'7". I think I got a little 50-year-old coming to my house. I got my game face on. I'm gonna punk this little motherfucker, right? And as soon as he opened the door, I was like, what the, you ain't tell me he was this tall! Then he walked in the house and tried to build some kind of rapport with me, you know? Mr. Owen, I just want you to know, sir, I think you're really funny. I said, ain't no funny around here, motherfucker. He my ass. I know what the fuck you want, young man. Because everybody knows how horny teenage boys are. Shit, my 17-year-old son, that little horny motherfucker, man. My 17-year-old son cannot keep his hand off his dick all day. But he got a tambourine attached to that shit. Be up in the morning, pouring cereal. Morning, Dad! Cause your hand on your dick all day. Y'all, I tell you, I finally pulled my 17-year-old son aside and I just asked him, I said, hey man, let me ask you a serious question, okay? are you leaving yourself open to dating black girls? Or it's just white? He goes, I think it's just white. I was like, okay. Why you think that is, son? Why you think that is? He said, Dad, I never met a black girl prettier than Mom. I said, yeah, that's why I fuck her. I ain't say that. Hashtag doing what I do. I'm fucking lying. I ain't say that shit. That'd been the only time my son's hands stopped moving. What? Kidding. Better be. I guess I just thought, with my kids, I thought one of my boys take after me. I thought one of my boys dated a black girl. I both like white girls. It's fine, it's cool. I don't care. As long as everybody's cool, I don't care who they date. But I guess for me, I just knew at an early age, I had a thing for black girls. I knew it, man. Because I didn't grow up around a lot of black people. I didn't. My school had like 2 black girls in it. Lily and Shauna. That was it, But I just knew it, man. But I didn't tell anybody growing up I like black girls, though. I didn't tell anybody because to me it was like being gay. Because you know how gay people, they know they're gay at an early age, but they don't want to tell people. They're scared of people gonna say about them. I was the same way. I didn't tell nobody I like black girls, but I knew I was different. Hey, listen, I want to be very clear. When I say I like black girls, this is not a put down to white ladies, Latino ladies, Asian ladies. No. There's beautiful women everywhere. It's not like that. It's just I don't know, something going on. I don't know what it is. Like I could be on the beach and you can line up 10 beautiful white girls on the beach, badass white chicks in bikinis, line them up. And at the very end of the line, have a black girl that works at Starbucks in a barista outfit. I'll be on the beach like, I want some coffee. How you doing? Gary, you want cream in that? No, black like you, baby. You want a cream in coffee? And here comes my son. I'll take that cream, Dad. Come on, Dad. Let me get that cream, Dad. Get that cream for me. Okay, my son wants the cream. Put white cracker bread on the cup, please. That's it, too. I'll be watching a lot of shit on my phone and iPad. Let me ask you this. Why is it every day I get on my phone or my iPad, and it seems like at some point during the day, I'm gonna see somebody getting their ass kicked. Every day. Like, I'll be wondering, how do people got their phones out at the exact time people be getting knocked out? Because I honestly, I never see people get knocked out in real life, and I'm happy about that. I must be hanging out in the right areas. I'm good with that, Because, every time I see somebody get knocked out on the internet, first thing that goes to my brain is, hope that dude ain't got no kids. Especially when it's a dude, I hope that dude ain't got no kids, man. I mean, honestly, can you imagine being a dad and you get knocked out and somebody films it and that shit goes viral? Your kids ain't listening to you no more. What the hell you gonna tell your son? Hey, be home at 9 o'clock. Oh, you awake now, Dad? But I tell you, watching all these people get knocked out on the internet, it opened my eyes to shit. It opened my eyes to how easy it is to get knocked out. And it's helped me, man. Like, I don't get in fights at all. I don't get in arguments. I will walk, run, skip, hide, duck. There's nothing you can say to me make me want to fight. Nothing, Even when I go with my guys, man, I got my guys that open up for me, and then my road manager, Brad. Every time we go out, before we hit a club or something, they be asking me, hey, Gary, man, shit pops off now. You got our back? I was like, I don't. No, I don't. Better find the exit, run, I'm out, man. Shit, walk away. And every time I go to the city, man, I always be getting messages with people like, hey, man, you need a bodyguard when you in town, need security. And every time I go to these people's pages, always big, swole, muscle-bound motherfuckers trying to be my bodyguards, And let me tell you something. If I ever get to the point where I feel like I need a bodyguard just to go out and hang out, I ain't hiring some big, swole motherfucker, no. You want to be my bodyguard? I'm asking you one question. How fast are you? You got to be faster than me, because if shit pops off, you got to be at the car before I am, I can't be over here waiting on your swole ass. Come on, man, they shooting. All right, Gary, here it comes. Honestly, all the years I've been doing stand-up, over 20 years, right? There's only been one time in my entire comedy career where I felt like I was gonna get my ass kicked after a show. I almost did. I'll never forget. It was just a couple years ago. I was in Detroit, Michigan. It was after my show. We had a little after party. And I don't know what this dude thought I said to him, and I didn't say nothing to him, but he had me henned up against the wall, and I had nowhere to go. And I was like, fuck, how am I gonna get out of this shit, right? So this is how I got out of the fight. All I did was I put my hands up, I stopped making eye contact with the dude, and I just started agreeing with him. Whatever he said, I just went with it, you know? He's like, hey man, I'm about to beat your ass. I was like, yeah, you probably will. Hey man, you acting like you scared right now. Ain't nobody acting. Man, what the fuck is you looking at? Not you, bro. But I got out of it, right? So the fight didn't happen, but I backed down. I did. I'll be the first man I backed down. So the next morning, I'm in my hotel room, right? It's about 9 a.m. My road manager, Brad, comes to my room. He's like, Gary, what happened last night? I was like, no, man, that dude tried to start a fight me. I told you I ain't fighting nobody. He goes, Gary, can I be honest with you right now? I said, yeah, what's up? He goes, you kind of looked like a pussy last night. I said, what do you mean I look like a pussy? He goes, I'm just saying, man, you backed down in front of everybody. You kind of look like a pussy. I said, well, who exactly did I look like a pussy to? He goes, everybody was in that club. I go, well, who's in the club? He goes, I don't know. I go, exactly. I don't give a fuck about some strange motherfuckers. I'm leaving in 3 hours. Shit. Now, my flight left Detroit at noon. At 4 p.m., I was safe and sound back at my own house. I was no longer state of Michigan. I was no longer state of Detroit. That's when I got on my Instagram page. I was like, oh shit, somebody almost got these hands last night. They're lucky I was feeling generous and shit. Hashtag doing what I do. You know? I have motherfuckers on my page making comments, motherfucker, I was there, you back down. Delete, not on my page, you wasn't shit. Better take that shit to your page. On my page, some of us got these hands, shit. It was jazz hands, but still, fuck it. Fuck that. Texas is an interesting state. It's a big-ass state. Jesus Christ. It's hard to drive through this mug. Shit. There's a bunch of Buc-ee's and Whataburgers every fucking exit. Shit. I always have a good time in San Antonio, man, but I wish you guys had an NFL team. That was the one thing I wish you guys had was an NFL team, right? Yeah. So I'm such a football fan, man, you know? I think it's funny too, because I watch every kind of high school, college, pro, man. I think, back in the day, I used to love watching like the Cowboys when they had Aikman and Emmett and Michael Irvin and stuff like that, right? It was funny because to this day, and I cannot find on YouTube, to this day, one of the greatest things I've ever heard after a football game was Michael Irvin, and it was the Cowboys had just beaten the Packers, and they were getting ready to go play the Steelers in the Super Bowl like 23 years ago, right? And this was when it was Cocaine Mike. This was Mike, right? This ain't the Mike now. This was Mike, right? But it was funny because they're interviewing Troy Aikman, right? He's right here. And Mike Irvin's behind Troy Aikman. He ain't got nothing but a towel on, right? He can go to the Super Bowl now. Mike's got a towel. He's running back and forth yelling. And it was the greatest shit I ever heard, right? All Mike said was, tonight, it's limos, hoes, and Papa Do's. I was like, God damn. I had never been to Papa Do's. I had never been to Texas. I didn't know what the fuck Papa Do's was, man. I remember the first time I came to Texas, they said, where you want to go out? Shit, let's hit Papa Do's, shit. Papa Do's, like, where the hoes at? Bunch of lobsters in this motherfucker. This a restaurant? What the fuck? Oh, so Mike wanted to eat after the game, okay. Honestly, that's the cool thing about stand-up, man, is like, I am very aware and I am very appreciative that I get to do a lot of things that I probably wouldn't get to do if I wasn't a stand-up. Like last summer, I got invited to go to Essence Music Festival for the first time down in New Orleans, right? Now, I've been in New Orleans a lot in my life, but I had never been during Essence Music Festival, so I'm there for 3 days, right? And this is what I learned after being at Essence for 3 days. When black women get really drunk, I somehow turn into Tommy from Power. I don't know how that shit happened. But I have never been mistaken for someone else so much in 3 days. Like every time I walked out on Bourbon Street, that's all I heard. Tommy! Tommy! I'm not him! I am! You ain't gotta be scared, Tommy. Ghost ain't here. You ain't gotta be scared. No, I'm fucking him. Shit, by Saturday, I gave up correcting people, you know? Tommy! Thanks for watching Power. Watch season 6. Thank you so much, yeah. We're nothing without our fans, you know? Like, I left New Orleans on Saturday night, right? On Monday morning, I called my agent. I said, hey, man, can I get on one episode of Power? Just one. I don't want to be on it. I could die the same episode. I just want to do, like, one scene with Tommy so people can see us on screen together and know we're not the same person, you know? Like, literally, I could just show up one episode as, like, his older brother that he never knew, you know? Like, Tommy just walks out of a building in the middle of Manhattan. I'm in the middle of the street. Tom! Yo, Tom! Yo, who is you? Timmy! I'm your older brother, Timmy, Tommy. I've been trying to meet you, man. I've been hearing shit, Tommy. The streets are talking, Tommy. I don't want to see you get hurt. I want you to get out the game, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come with your brother, Timmy, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come with Timmy, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come with Timmy, Tommy. I'd have Tommy convinced to come with me, you know? All of a sudden, Ghost comes out of nowhere, shoots me in my back. I'll just... Tommy! I'm gonna die in slow motion. Fuck it. Tommy shot me in my back, Tommy. Shit hurts. Ah, shit. It was Ghost. Tommy Ghost shot me in my back. It was Ghost. Tommy be confronting Ghost and shit. Yo, what the fuck, Ghost? What the fuck you shoot my brother Timmy for? I just met that motherfucker, man. How you shoot my brother Timmy like that? Nah, Tommy. That ain't Timmy. That's white cracker bread. Tommy, I'm not dead yet. I'm almost dead. Come here, Tommy, I'll tell you something. Tommy, I think Ghost is on Black Twitter. You tell him I said stay in your lane. Then we find out the whole episode's fake. It was directed by Jussie Smollett. It's an interesting crowd. Oh, too soon, motherfucker! Funny too, like, somebody asked me the other day, somebody asked me, what's the biggest difference between stand-ups that are starting out today compared to when you started 20 years ago, Gary? And I said, well, I think the biggest difference is social media, you know, because when I started doing stand-up, you just had to be funny on stage, and that's how you built your audience. Now, with Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter and YouTube and all these other outlets, there's so many different ways for comedians to build their audience. And, you know, and me being a stand-up, you know, I like to pride myself on knowing what's funny and what's not, you know, and so sometimes I'll get on my Twitter page and I'll post something, and in my brain, I'm like, oh, this shit's funny as hell. This is gonna get a lot of retweets, and I'll post it, nothing. No retweets, no comments. I'm like, damn, did the shit go through? Shit. Then other times I'll post it on social media that I don't think's funny, and it should go viral, right? Like, I've had a few things go viral in the last couple years. The biggest one, it was a little over a year ago, and it was got like 80 million views between Instagram and Facebook, and all it was was something my wife said, and I made like a 45-second post, and the shit went everywhere. And I didn't think the shit was funny. I just said what she said, and the shit went everywhere. If you didn't see the post, this is all that happened, right? It was Memorial Day last year, and I called my wife on the way home. I said, babe, I don't want to go anywhere this year. Let's just stay home with the kids. Me and the kids, don't invite nobody over, just us. And she goes, okay. So my wife makes a cake for the family on Memorial Day. So she goes to the pantry to get some icing to put on the cake. So she opens a container of icing, immediately puts her finger in the icing, puts her fingers in her mouth, then she starts icing the cake with the same icing she just put her finger in. I said, babe, get some different icing, put your finger in the shit and you put it on the cake. She goes, what? I said, get some different icing, put your finger in the shit and put it on the cake. She goes, Gary, ain't nobody eating this cake but people in this house, okay? And the only people in this house either came out of me or came in me. I was like, eat that motherfucking icing, baby. You eat that motherfucking icing. Shit, that is my line to my wife now, man. Shit, every time we have sex, I be pulling my shit out. Come on, baby, eat that motherfucking icing, baby. Eat that motherfucking icing. You know I'm lying. I ain't saying that shit to my wife. Shit. Hashtag doing what I do. I'm lying. All right, so I gotta get out. Thanks for seeing me, San Antonio.